Welcome back to our Abyssal Sorcerer run. I think where we just left off there. Yeah, as Azaloth here rather got his teeth kicked in a bit, took every one of his wounds away, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful with him moving forward. Everyone else is kind of okay. He'll passively regenerate one wound every time. So we just got to be like take fights where we don't take unnecessary damage. In terms of what we do next, it's fairly straightforward. We can clear all of this out today. So into an elite. Not a great time to have an elite fight when you're trying to recover from unnecessary damage you sustained. Right, so we're going to do this now. Fortunately, flying units don't care about the terrain slowing them down, so it'd be a pretty good idea to have them tucked in here and make them somewhat more durable. And these two, I guess we could just move. How are we going to kind of think about this? So there'll be something there we have to deal with, and something here. So you kind of want to get into the side if you can. So a bit over there, you can just kind of distract, and you can go up the middle there. Right. So yeah, we're gonna meet. We'll take a cannon shot into one of these. We just can't avoid it. Yeah, like that. Okay, go straight for it. Right, it's in the least valuable unit at least, so that's probably the best case scenario. We're fine with that. Okay, my turn. Ideally, we'd get into the side of that cannon, but I doubt we can get quite that far. So that's straightforward. Oh, we can manage it, so we just go back a tiny bit. So the reason the side is valuable here because we'll be facing that way at the end, so we can then get on with. We don't have to spend a turn turning around and wasting our time. So this is quite beneficial. So it's clearly the side. The majority of units in side arc, and we can see them, so that's good. These we don't. Yeah, it's also a good target for him because he's not going to. At least in theory, he shouldn't take any damage from a cannon in combat, but we'll see how it really goes. This way. They have no other ranged other than that cannon, so we'll be okay. We can probably actually stall these combats here. Right, how do we want to do this? I'm probably going to start taking wounds off the berserkers. I don't want to net these and get them stuck in place because I would actually prefer they come forward. It will make flanking easier. Yeah, like this. So he's got to there. So can I get over his charge range? Yes, we can. Piece of cake. There you go. So because I waited for them to advance, I now get a free and easy side charge. Take that. If I'm really greedy, I could wait a turn and get a flank later. That is technically the better play, waiting for them to spin around and waste their time. But this one's 4 wounds, so I'm happy to send it in because I need to get these guys back here to help with, because I'm not going to take them head on. Okay, so they're going to start charging me here. What I'm going to do is optimistically assume that they can clean these up, and then I can start flanking these units. So we're just going to delay these combats rather than engaging with them immediately. It's going to come forward. Again, I'm happy to fire every ranged option I have into this berserker unit. That's one. Great fireball, and he saves it. Good damage there, guys. Well done. Wait. Not very brave, I know, but it is the best way to technically play it. I doubt we'll quite kill it. It's pretty durable. Yeah, it survives with 1 wound. I saw that coming. Do 1 hit. We should be okay. Oh, blast. We took a wound. That's really annoying. Okay, we're going to be stuck at 2 then. And they're okay. So yeah, when artillery crews break morale, they don't run away. They just die on the spot because they can't flee. I suppose it simulates the crew abandoning the war machine itself and just legging it. We might take some damage here because they do have quite a few attacks. Yeah, take 1. That's fine. We'll live with it. They hold, which is really quite annoying. I wasn't expecting them to do that. Okay, that's going to be a bit grim. I can go straight into the back of that unit immediately. And I think I will. You know, the benefit of setting up that side charge there. Whee! There we go. Maximum range. Okay, so what we can now do is we can start positioning around this one. Can I get... If I go... No, I can't actually get around him, annoyingly. So I'm going to have to do this turn. Oh, it's going to get me stuck in this stupid forest. If this forest were near, this would be a lot easier. So I'm going to get to here and I'm going to turn. Plan being is I can obviously send this one up this way. I don't actually intend to take this charge, I'm just doing this such that if he does turn this way I can send the warriors into the side. One more. The foreman has a particularly annoying ability, Shield Wall, but he gets to re-roll all of his saves for the unit. This is going to be a bit harder. Stop making saves, please. Oh, this is going to hurt a lot, actually. Oh, we actually died because we didn't break them. They can't handle high volumes of attacks, the demons, I'm afraid. So we really just needed to go away the first time. That should be enough, at least. Yeah. Very good. Okay, we're going to have to think about how we're going to deal with that one. Not taking any charges now. We can set up much significantly better ones in a moment. Wasting stuff. He's going to come around this way, but I don't think he can get there in a single turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you into the back. Yep. I'm going to put this one into the side. So between the two of them, they should be able to get rid of that. They keep running, which is good, because they're quite an annoying unit. I don't know, just come up this way. Fire some magic into these. Just one less to deal with, fine. So this is not having the forcing the upgrades on the Archdevils to force enemy units to reroll hits into them is costing us, because they're quite a high number of wounds, but defense 5 and 6, it's not quite where you want them to be defensively. Okay, I get to go for, I'm going to pass because he's going to be forced to move. Yeah, he basically achieves nothing. Happy to, let's just hit him again. Hit him again. One more. Slowly but surely, and then I guess a couple turns that I can start netting them after that. That unit surely will break. You'd imagine so, wouldn't you? They're going to come. I kind of saw that coming. They have good discipline, but I'm hoping we can clean that up and then we can deal with them after. So we lose no warriors to the character, which is good. My guys have much better skill. So they're going to reroll their saves because of ability, but they rolled really badly anyway, so we kind of got away with it. Anything but a 1. Okay, we managed to lose a guy. It's annoying. And then they can't hit. So he's only 1 wound, but I was happy to send him in because they can't hit us backwards, so we'll be okay. We win by a healthy amount. So unless they roll double 1, we'll be okay. Yeah, they're off the field. Again, I'm going to send him into there. He should be able to, like, worst case scenario, 1 or 2 of them survive. He should be okay. And I've got to decide what to do. I'll wait our hedge and see if he rallies or not. So he's just going to move forward. That's fine. I don't particularly care. I guess you would prefer, if you had a choice, to send the unit of warriors there, the more powerful unit, into there. I have to be careful. I might end up getting in my own way. I think I'll be okay actually. So I'm just clear here. They rally. Fine. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with them again. And yeah, because I can move. Ah, I can twist, but I can't move. Oh, that was a mistake. Okay, it's gonna be quite hard for me to wiggle my way out of this. I'll blast. I'm not gonna be able to get there. Okay. Oops. Surely I can just do this. I need to go forward a little bit. I can't. The unit's so slow I can't reach. Okay, I may have scuppered myself a bit here. Is there anything else I can do? I can't really go the other way, can I? Yeah, oops. Okay, that was not good movement on my part. Alright, okay, I'm going to have to get stuck there and get around them next turn. Okay, let's clean these up, please. Oh, it's a 666. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, at least they break as they should, at least. Okay, try again. Turn, okay, I'm going to have you come over here. One unit that has such good movement, I can't mess it up. At this point, with the amount of damage I've taken, I'm pretty much inclined to just ignore them and let the timer run out. So they'll just eventually run away without me doing anything, which is better than me sustaining further losses. We're getting a bit depleted here. Yeah, skip. I think the character can hit backwards, so even he could probably die there, which is annoying. Away. I get to there. I mean, none of this is academic now because they're routing this turn anyway. Like so. Right, I might have to suck up and start actually healing the the devils properly because they're getting there and taking too much damage one at a time. But I only get one back, I think, that's the problem. Oh, it's going to take so long to heal. Right, the sorcerer, an extra charm. I don't really care about that. Recruiter is pretty good, so the new units I buy get extra levels, and I think that's worth it. And then his axeman accompanying. Replenishment will be pretty good with the amount of damage they're taking. So for now, they're not really a damage dealer, so I'll save that one more turn and go with the gold. And then after that, the warriors are pretty effective at 7, I think, and one more. I'm being a bit greedy here because I know there's a shop directly after this. And then these I really, I'm just going to have to, I can't afford to be running around with no health. 448 is still pretty good. Okay, so I can afford to buy a unit of dragon spawn and one of these upgrades, because if I get both of them I can't get any unit, and you really would like an extra one at this point. It's starting to get, oh, that's such a good spell. Okay, so that's what, 335, so we have 148, no, 148, and then it's going to be really, I need these to make the devils combat effective, because otherwise they're just too susceptible to getting beaten to death, which is kind of annoying. So I'll buy them immediately because they're just really cool. Can't turn them down. Oh, we immediately get an extra stat. That's nice. So they come with scaly skins of 5. So what are we hoping for? We can do skill on our own. Power's not particularly useful against with a unit that uses halberds, so they're not relying on power. They just reduce the save of anything they're up to at least down to 4. So we'd probably prefer one of these 3 if we had a choice. We get power. Okay, unfortunate. Not completely useless because you still benefit from having the higher power against units you send them into, but okay. Well, they can also buy flamers. That's nice. But yeah, again, I'd rather take these. So I'll get one of these now, and there's some really good upgrades that we're going to want to... Ah, it's a shame I couldn't get Hex of Ruin. Oh well. That's where we are now. We now have Dragon Spawn. Very cool. Just another... So the benefit of having 4 wounds is that as long as you don't take all 4, you won't actually lose a guy in combat. It's an Elf Patrol, so they're pretty quick, but presumably we can flank around them with our Archdevils. They're going first. That's actually good news for us, because then they'll be forced to make a bad decision. I'm going to position them like this. Justification being is that I want to make sure the Devils, they have some shooting, so I don't want them to be the closest target. I think I can get you into safety back there. Like come up the flank here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so we can flank that one easily enough, and we can get around these 2 as well. So they're forced to go first, which is good. I could, in theory, hold one of them in place. I'm not going to, because I'd actually rather they come towards us. What I'll do is I'll throw a fireball at this one. So a little bit of damage I can do will make killing it a little bit more guaranteed when I go in with this. We're not engaged, so it's fine. Okay, and now I know they target our more durable unit, which is good. Take no damage, fine. So I can flank that one. I'm not going to be able to get around that one, annoyingly, but I can do this easily enough. I'm going to go pretty deep here so I can get behind the terrain so that this one, the chariot, can't position itself in such a way to bother me. There you go, I should be safe there. It's just going to stumble forward, which is great because it just makes it really easy to do this. Yeah. Okay, so that one's dealt with and that one's dealt with. That one, I'm pretty confident we can just kill it. I'm less certain of this one. We'll see how we do. So are we going to take a front charge by a unit of Reavers? Well, they have worse skill, so they'll be hitting on 4. So they get 10 attacks. They hit an average of 5 times. And then they'll go power 3 plus 1 if the hammer is 4. So we're 5, so we'll be saving on 3s. And the Abyssal Armor will kick in, so we're saving on 2s. So we'll take on average maybe 1 if we're unlucky. So we should actually win that combat pretty easily. Us getting the charge would matter because we get extra... It would reduce their saves to even lower. So I am going to go straight ahead here and just take them head on. And then this isn't... You aren't going to get into the game, I'm afraid, because this is likely to be concluded by the time you get there. I might be falling for a bit of a trap here because the hyper maneuverability of these units is tempting me into getting flanks. What we're realising is that yeah, you can get the flank, but then they don't necessarily always win, and then they start taking a load of damage. With this one, because of how fast the enemy units are, I'm more comfortable with it. We're going to have to suck it up and get in there quicker. Don't think I can get there to support this turn. Nope. These are a bit faster, but even they're not going to get there either. This one, yeah, okay, they're all above average, so I might take one here. None! I rolled very well. Got away with it. And we should just win. Yeah, because our power's enough to get over 3 of theirs, so yeah, they just lose. Not at all surprising. And then here, we roll, good, all hits, and then we have better power to their defense, so we do 5 wounds. So they're hidden 4s, but they're forced to reroll. Okay, so they still squeeze 1 in. That's really irritating, they still manage to do a wound. They suffer for it, but I'd rather have not taken that damage. And then this should just me killing the chariot, no problem. Oh, I'd set 555, okay. This one being defense 6 is a big deal, because it means all the power 3 stuff that would be hitting it ends up saving on 2s rather than 3s, which is what cost us there. Okay, so I think this time, yeah, I'm going to go 4 is a pretty healthy number. I'm happy to stay there. And with these, I'm just going to take gold on everyone because they're strong enough. Good. Okay. So we're slightly better state of our devils there, and eventually we'll start to demonstrate how useful these are when I'll kind of control the. We've got to be careful because we've got slower units and faster units. So what's happening is I'm shooting these off, but I'm not giving these other guys time to participate, which ends up these guys getting their backside unnecessarily handed to them. So we'll try and be a bit strategic moving forward. But I think we'll leave off there. We'll tease a little bit. We'll go into the Act 1 boss and into Act 2 in the next part. I do hope you enjoyed that. So like and subscribe. There's more more SOVL content coming, and the run will of course continue. So I do greatly appreciate it whenever you do. If you have any notes on the run or anything you'd like to see in the future, please do drop a comment. I make my way through all of them, and they're quite fun to go through. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.